Hello, I'm Jordyn LaBarge.
And I'm Bailey Hughes.
Welcome to KTRM Studios on Thursday, February 10th. Tonight we will cover a new digital option in the library, and we'll tell you about which pizza restaurant won Spike's annual pizza bowl.
These stories and more brought to you by KTRM Studios. You don't want to miss this.
The Career Center will be putting on virtual expos for this year's Career and Graduate School Week, which will take place February 21st through the 25th. Students will have the opportunity to have their professional documents critiqued, and Associate Vice President for the Career Development, Dave Lusk, will be putting on a personal statement workshop on February 22nd. A Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion workshop with Dr. Rice, Director of the Center of Diversity and Inclusion, will also take place. The link to the RSVP can be found on Truman Today.
A sympathy notice was sent out on Friday, January 14th, following the devastating loss of Truman student Nasrawi Sifu, a junior international student. Sifu passed away on Saturday, January 9th, and was transported back to Ethiopia to his family on Monday, January 24th, after a GoFundMe was set up to raise the funds to transport Sifu back to Ethiopia, as well as cover any funeral expenses. In total, 585 donations were received, with over $31,000 being raised for Nasrawi Sifu's family. An interview with some of Nasrawi's friends who promoted the GoFundMe can be found on the KTRM Studios YouTube channel.
The popular reading collection at Pickler Memorial Library now includes digital access to the Mobius Overdrive collection. This collection includes popular fiction and nonfiction titles in a combination of audio and electronic book formats. Items in the Overdrive may also be accessed through the Libby app, which is downloadable from the App Store or Google Play on a smartphone or tablet. For a demonstration of the Libby app, visit the library website. Questions about Overdrive can also be directed to the library service desk.
Over the weekend, the Truman State University Board of Governors met in order to discuss current projects on campus and to hear reports from university leaders. During the meeting, 3 new major programs were proposed by School Provost Dr. Janet Gooch. All 3 programs were accepted, and we should hopefully start seeing them enter the curriculum sometime in the next school year. Among the new majors are a BS in Music Business, a BA in Linguistics, and a BA in Applied Linguistics. In addition to the new programs, it was also revealed that despite enrollment being down by 4% in the last year, the acceptance rate has actually risen by 3%. This was credited to the admissions department working harder in order to secure applications from prospective students and ensuring those applications are completed once submitted. Other subjects of note that were discussed during the meeting were the changing of the name for the LGBTQ+ Resource Center, the renewal of Truman's partnership with LifeWorks in the counseling department, and the creation of a Truman State University esports team.
One group of students is selling flowers for Valentine's Day. Reporters Natalie Morrison and Claire Osterhaus talked to students about their business.
An agricultural science capstone class is producing bouquets for this Valentine's Day. Reporter Natalie Morrison and I talked to them about the process and the future of their business.
So Dr. Kelly Walter is our advisor for this class, and she started it off with a class of just kind of interest groups. And so all of us were kind of like interested in a wide variety of things, kind of more like plants. And so we kind of from the get-go wanted to do something with plants.
The initial inspiration came from, I grew up on a farm my whole life, and then I was in floriculture. I got really into floriculture and floral design, and that kind of was the first thing. When we got together for a capstone project, the 3 of us all kind of thought like, okay, we've got this general interest in plants, and initially I wanted to do hemp, so then we just kind of started throwing ideas out, and we got to flowers, and we didn't have anywhere to grow, so we made our own greenhouse in the basement.
So that is our anticipation. So the floral sale for Valentine's Day, those aren't actually our flowers. That we're getting those wholesale and fresh cut ones. And the ones that we're actually growing down here, those are going to be more anticipated for the spring semester. We're in that, yeah, we're in April. So yes, definitely we're going to have some more sales.
Are there any other ideas that you would have to possibly change this program that you started to kind of also help cater to student students in the future?
The lights are going to stay with the university. We can definitely have a lot more generations of students that can use these, and maybe they can expand this. If this goes well, it's possible that we could use these lights, repurpose them, and I hope that maybe this business can inspire future generations of students to, if you have an idea and you have a project, don't just get it to get the A. Do your best, try something new, go out and try and start something. And I do hope that's something that we did here. I hope that we've got some inspiration going, and other students can look at this in the past and go, you know what, they did this, I can do this. Maybe let's grow something different. Let's try something new.
How can people go about like getting these flowers?
So yeah, this is going to be a floral business for us through our capstone project of Ag Science Department. The biggest way to like reach out and get in contact with flowers, to get flowers and know more information about that, we have an Instagram page and Facebook page, and then we also are going to have some advertisements on Truman Today. People are welcome to message us anytime, and just if you know us, just email us back and all that good stuff.
For more information, make sure to follow them on Instagram at Truview Flowers. This is Natalie Morrison with KTRM Studios.
After the break, we'll take a look at some rare books from the university's special collections.
Plus, the results for Spike's annual Pizza Bowl.
Bring it. Time out, guys. I'm late to dinner. My mom's gonna kill me. Catch you guys later.
Mom wants us home. Okay. Bye, guys.
You guys need a ride?
Sure. Yeah. All right. How about some one-on-one? I gotta go eat, man. Sorry. I'll see you later.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. But what? My. Oh.
Hello, I am Anas Hassani, and I have with me Ben Massenberg and Robert Gricchio today. How are you guys doing?
I'm all good, living, chilling, staying black.
I'm calm, man. I'm enjoying life. Yeah. We are discussing Black History Month today. In February, the United States celebrates Black History Month nationwide. Truman State University has been celebrating Black History Month for years now. This year, with the new director, Dr. St. Russ, the new director for Center for Diversity and Inclusion, Truman has been really active. Center for Diversity and Inclusion has done many events and is still hosting a lot of events to celebrate the Black History Month. So I want to talk to you guys about Black History Month in general and about Black History Month being celebrated here at Truman. Mm-hmm. So let's start with this. How important is Black History Month for Truman's community specifically, and what does Truman need to work on regarding Black History Month?
I feel like Black History Month is important to Truman's community, but I feel like it's only important to a certain pocket of the community, in which case I am referring to the Black community. And I say that because I feel like within the white community here at Truman, which is a PWI, I don't hear enough Black History Month or enough incentive to go about and celebrate Black History Month. So yes, it is important to the Black community, and you can see it through like all of the Black organizations on campus who have plans and events for Black History Month. But besides those Black organizations, I feel like the white community at Truman doesn't really acknowledge Black History Month as a whole. I've had like I'm friends with like a lot of white people here on campus, and I've only had one or two ask me about Black History Month events, or even say, "Hey, Happy Black History Month." So yeah, like I feel like it's important to a certain pocket in the Truman community, but to Truman as a whole, I think that Truman is bad. I would say with acknowledging Black History Month.
Okay, what do you mean? You mean by bad that they're not, that Truman as an institution is not putting enough effort to celebrate the month, or that the community, the students themselves, and the faculty members are not doing what they're supposed to do?
I feel like it's a bit of both.
Okay.
It's a bit of both. I'm just gonna keep it honest. I follow a lot of like Truman's Instagram pages, and it was just a lot of promoting other things, about homecoming, 2022, instead of focusing on like what's important right now. See, homecoming. I'll just talk right there. Homecoming, they could have posted a hey, happy Black History Month, and posted a post about all of their Black, king and queens that they've had in the past and now. That would have been just like a nice touch. I don't know if they've talked about that or not, but that would have been a nice touch. And I feel like other pockets of Truman's community could have done things like that to show their love for what Black people have done for Truman's community as a whole.
So the Center for Diversity and Inclusion has they have a new director this academic year, Dr. St. Rice. I've noticed that the Center for Diversity and Inclusion social media accounts have been very active this month, almost daily posts, multiple posts a day on the social media accounts. But at the same time, I noticed, and this is kind of to build on what you were saying, I noticed that none of these posts have made it to any of the other Truman accounts, like the Truman State University account, Becoming a Bulldog, which is an admission account, all these different accounts. But other topics have made, other posts have made, especially the Pizza Bowl, which happened last night. It was on these social media accounts for days, and it was on Truman Today for multiple weeks. So do you think Truman has so much going on that they might have forgotten they need that reminder for maybe the Center for Diversity Inclusion and other like Black students to like remind them to celebrate, or do you think this is their job, they should know about it previously?
I think, in my opinion, that it shouldn't just be one person or one organization's job, because that's how you get diversity among everybody. It is, as a collective, as a job for us to go ahead, promote Black History Month, and to promote the purpose of it, to celebrate the hardships and the achievements of the Black culture, and also to promote knowledge, to promote the history, to promote what it's about, to promote how we got to this point. And the thing is, even though we have not seen so much of it promoted on social media, that's something to account with the school. But you also have people in the Black community here who isn't like forcing it out there as well, who is more contempt of sitting here and just like, well, it's another month, we'll celebrate it by ourselves, secludedly, instead of involving the whole campus.
Well, gentlemen, we're running out of time, but I appreciate I appreciate coming today. Appreciate you talking to us. I will give you the floor to talk to Truman as an institution and to the students' body. Tell them what are your requests, what are your wishes, what do you want the community and the institution to do this month?
I want the community just to celebrate Black people. Like honestly, that's all I want, is to celebrate and appreciate Black people and our history, and like the importance of it. There's a lot that has been done, not just on this campus, but in the world period. Black people have almost like set the blueprint for a lot of things here in America and here in the world. And to not be acknowledged either on this campus or in America or on this world period, it's honestly disheartening in a way. So go about Black people celebrate Black History Month. You know, I would say to challenge yourself, learn a fact or two or three. I'll say three that you didn't know before about Black History Month, and just do that every day. Just when you wake up 5 minutes earlier than you do. Oh, that's cool. Huh. So just learn more about Black history. Go out of your way to do something to do more.
And I'm guessing they can learn more about Black History Month through the Center for Diversity and Inclusion content on social media and on their website. Is that correct?
And to keep it light, keep it brief. You see a Black person, hug them, tell them you love them. That's all I got for you.
Ben and Robert, thank you so much for joining me today. Happy Black History Month, and I hope to have you again. We will be back after the break. Thank you.
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive,
ZWX.
You're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
Reporters Robbie Garner and Michael Haley went out on the field to get some of your opinions on the first installment of Is This Bull?
We have Ben Massenberg. Hey, Ben, so can you tell us, Centennial Hall has the best dining hall. Is this bull?
Is that bull? That's an interesting question, Rob. Thank you for asking that.
I think it's absolutely bull. Not gonna lie. I've only had one experience at Centennial, but it was not a very positive one. And I would have to say that Ryle's better than Centennial, especially breakfast on the weekends when it goes late.
I'm gonna say no. I feel like if we're gonna level them, it's gonna be Centennial, Ryle, Sub, eating frozen food in my room because dining halls suck.
So the kitchen, I got to give it to Centennial. I got to. Shout out to Bobby for breakfast, fried eggs. Hey, she gets me right every single time.
So what would you say? You only had one experience in Centennial, so can you describe that experience?
I had normal spaghetti with marinara sauce because I'm a vegetarian, and I think the dining hall should have better vegetarian options, period. And the spaghetti had a lot of hard noodles in it, and I have not been back since.
Okay, so can we get your names, please?
My name's Kate. I'm Ella. And I'm Riley.
All right. Well, can you three ladies please tell us, is this bull? Does Centennial Hall have the best dining hall on campus?
I personally don't think that Centennial Hall is the best dining hall. The only reason that I go to Chal is to see George at the front desk.
We already heard about George.
Yeah, we say hi to George every day. We got him a Christmas present.
Oh, that's really sweet.
But yeah, Chal's not good. Personally, I just like Chal's salad. That's it. And George.
Just George and salad.
Yes.
Now for the food, I'm going to have to go with Ryle. I'm going to have to go with Ryle on this one, Rob. But now the general atmosphere, I'm going to still have to say Ryle. So since Ryle wins 2 out of the 3 categories and segments, I'm going to have to say Ryle wins. Sorry, Centennial, you were great.
In honor of National Pizza Day on February 9th, all Truman students were invited to the Student Union building to celebrate Spike's annual Pizza Bowl. Students were provided with free pizza samples and a chance to vote on the best pizza in town. Participating local vendors included Bellacino's, Casey's, Domino's, and Hy-Vee. After eating more than 130 samples, students chose their pick for best overall local vendor. Congratulations to Bellacino's, voted #1 pizza in Kirksville by Truman students.
Reporter Josie Wagner visited Special Collections to show off some of the university's most prized pizzas.
My name is Amanda Langendorfer. I'm the Director of Special Collections and Museums here at Pickla Memorial Library, Truman State University. Welcome. I am co-teaching a course called Development of the Book. It is GENS 320. GENS is a signature interdisciplinary class that we offer here at Truman. So the students are getting an opportunity to really rotate around and look at things from a very multi-perspective lens. And so they will spend some time in the Special Collections department, some time in the printmaking studio doing cool things like paper making and bookbinding and letterpress printing. And then, of course, there's the inevitable lectures as well, which are super cool and fun so that you can learn all about the books that we're talking about. So history of communication, history of the book, definite passion of mine, and I'm excited to share with you the things today. Fantastic. Well, what we've got in front of us right now is a Persian manuscript. It's a miniature, actually, dates to around 1600. And the Persian translation, or the English translation of the Persian title, is actually the Book of Kings, which is the national epic of Iran. This is one of three Persian manuscript pieces that we have in our department. We pulled it out today to show it to the GENS course, Development of the Book.
My name is Ty Bushnell. I'm a student for the GENS 320 course, the history of the book, and we're here at Special Collections. So the piece we have in front of us, I don't know the French translation. I don't actually know the English exactly, but it's collections of the fables by La Fontaine, which is a famous 17th century French author. And this is a late 19th century sort of reproduction of his work in a very interestingly a Japanese style. And so everything from the paper to the binding to the imagery is all done in the style that would be common to Japan, well, throughout history, which is really cool. But it's printed in French, which is even more interesting to me. And so there's this kind of amalgamations, and we can see from a historical example of blending of the two cultures together in the production of a historic book, which is something I just adore.
Thanks for tuning in with us tonight. For complete news coverage, be sure to stay tuned to KTRM and pick up a copy of the Index today.
Don't forget to also check out our news content on tmn.truman.edu. You can also follow KTRM Studios on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe to KTRM Studios on YouTube for full broadcast news coverage.
If you've ever thought about being on TV, be sure to head on over to tmn.truman.edu/apply to fill out an application today. From all of us here at TMN, thank you for tuning in and have a great rest of the week.
Yay.